2 surprising superfoods to beat the afternoon slump. Bone broth protein greens. Even if you eat a healthy diet and work out regularly, there's no guarantee you'll have the energy you want. In fact, some studies report that more than 80% of Americans struggle with fatigue and low energy. That's 4 out of 5 people walking around exhausted and wondering, why am I so tired all the time? If you've had this same thought, or woken up and needed 2 cups of coffee just to get going, just know that you're not alone, and it's not your fault. Due to soil depletion, from overfarming and other unhealthy farming practices, many of the fruits, vegetables and meats we eat don't have the same nutritional power they did even 50 years ago. Therefore, it's tough to get the energy we need from our diets. And while eating right, sleeping enough and exercising is critical to your overall health, today we must take additional steps to keep our energy levels high and keep performing at our best. So whenever I start researching healthy ways to increase energy, that's where I start. And after looking through mountains of reports, studies and historical examples, I found what I believe is the key to more energy and balance in the modern world: consuming more supergreens and superfoods. In combination, superfoods and supergreens can deliver profound changes in health, energy and performance. I know because a few years ago I began consuming more superfoods and supergreens daily. And I saw incredible results. Everything from the way I looked to the way I felt radically changed. But it's not just me. I've recommended this exact same protocol to thousands of patients through the years. And they also experienced life-changing results. Within days of making a few tweaks to their diet, many reported more energy and focus, less brain fog and better balance. And some have even gotten into the best shape of their lives. Adding more high-quality superfoods and supergreens changes your life in unimaginable ways, too. But before I tell you more about how to get more of these powerful superfoods and supergreens in your diet, let's talk about where the problem of energy starts and how to begin correcting it. Why you lack energy. Energy is a buzzword in our culture. In fact, entire industries are built based on the energy-boosting concept. There are energy drinks, energy pills, even energy apps in iTunes. Why? Because millions of people wake up every single day feeling sluggish in the morning, struggle to stay alert throughout the day, or are just plain exhausted. And they desperately want things to change. The problem is that most of energy options or energy drinks, the ones you find at gas stations, are loaded with sugar, caffeine and even toxic chemicals. Oh yeah. And just because an energy drink claims to be natural doesn't mean it's a healthy alternative. Sometimes, even these natural options are loaded with ingredients you can't even pronounce. So where does this energy problem come from? 2 key sources. First, our bodies have become toxic. The end result of all this toxicity is the heavy price that we pay with our health. This toxicity problem rears its ugly head in many visible and detectable ways. We see things like increased lung issues, rising obesity rates and higher risk of getting chronic illnesses, such as cancer. In fact, nearly 1 in 2 people will get some form of cancer in their lifetime, a figure that's never been as high as it is today. But beyond the visible and easily detectable signs, there are a whole host of symptoms lurking beneath the surface. We can't see them, but we definitely feel them every day. Being tired is one of the most common and pervasive invisible symptoms. The reality: if you're not consuming specific nutrients on a daily basis, your body doesn't have what it needs to thrive. And we feel it with our energy levels. The second key reason why you might not have high energy levels: because you're deficient in specific nutrients. Many energy-rich nutrients are all but zapped from our foodstuffs thanks to the toxic world we live in today. Despite this staggering number, you don't have to be stuck in the 99% for long. You can fill in the nutrient gaps in your diet by consuming key superfoods and supergreens. These true superfoods have a unique ability to deliver dense, nutrient-rich benefits that you can't get almost anywhere else. Juicing raw, Organic vegetables. One way to start getting vital nutrients in your body is by juicing. Drinking raw organic vegetable juice has incredible health benefits. It's been shown to naturally detoxify your body at a cellular level and bring more nutrients into your cells. By consuming raw, organic vegetable juices, your energy levels can return to the highest levels possible. Within days of drinking vegetable juice, many people report clearer thinking, glowing skin, increased energy and feeling the best they have in years. If you're like me, you think juicing raw, organic vegetables is a great option. But let's be honest, it's time-consuming. And for most busy people, you may only have time to do it once or twice a week. That's why I consume, and recommend my patients consume, superfood powders. Superfood powders give you the energy, nutrient-rich benefits of juicing, but it comes in an easy-to-mix dried vegetable juice powder. In other words, you're getting all the benefits of juicing in an easy-to-mix powder that requires almost no time or cleanup. One of the key nutrients in these powders for energy. Wheatgrass. Here's why it can help you have more energy and deliver profound benefits to your health. Wheatgrass to alkalize and energize. One of the most powerful detoxifiers and energy boosters in the world is juiced wheatgrass, also known as oatgrass. The benefits of wheatgrass are numerous in part because its high levels of chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is a blood strengthener and natural cleanser. And it plays a vital role in energy maintenance. Also, wheatgrass is loaded with iron, calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, amino acids and key enzymes. But even more just the vitamins, wheatgrass plays a huge role in your overall health because of its alkalizing benefits. Acidity is a huge problem today because of our exposure to toxins and our consumption of processed foods, think cheese doodles and frozen pizza. In fact, acidic environments are exactly the type of places many diseases, bacteria and parasites thrive. So, in addition to being harmful to our cells, increased acidity helps invaders thrive. Do you see why it's important to be in better pH balance? That's why we turn to alkalizing foods like wheatgrass. But beyond the benefits of greens, there's another overlooked, and surprising, superfood that we can turn to for more energy and balance: bone broth. The surprising side: bone broth. Historically, bone broth has been a nourishing staple in our diets. It's used in cultures and traditional recipes all over the world. But modern society has almost lost sight of the nutritional and health benefits of this historic superfood that fueled our ancestors' journey across continents, up mountains and in everyday life. Most days, I don't need the energy to climb Mount Everest or swim the English Channel. I just need energy to make it through my busy day, and so do you. But one young lady actually did put bone broth to the test. In 1926, at the age of 19, Gertrude Aderly swam across the English Channel in tumultuous conditions. She swam a 35-mile course from Cap Gris-Nez, France, to Kingsdown, on the English coast. And she set a record for her swim of 14 hours and 31 minutes. She broke the previous record of 16 hours and 23 minutes. What was Gertrude Aderly's secret to more energy levels and staying fueled during her heroic swim? Bone broth. She had a companion boat follow close behind her and supply her with bone broth for food as she swam. But bone broth's use for energy and performance don't stop with Gertrude's 1926 triumph though. More recently, superstar athletes like Kobe Bryant have rediscovered superfood bone broth as a secret weapon for more energy and peak performance. While athletes have their own goals, energy and stamina are what we all strive for in our lives. Whether it's a fast-paced career, having a healthy social life or chasing after kids, we need fuel to get us through our day-to-day lives. Bone broth can also help energize us to meet life's demands. And I recommend you consume it every single day. Here's the bottom line on these two superfoods: separately, bone broth and greens are awesome, but together they're synergistic, helping to energize, alkalize and balance pH. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure or prevent any disease. Links in description.